Hello everyone, it's Haley. Welcome back. Nope, we're gonna do that again. Hi everyone, my name is Haley. This is my YouTube channel. If you couldn't already somehow tell, I just wanted to talk about something that's super important to me and that I don't, oh my goodness gracious. That dude's tire is literally on fire. Just wanted to talk about something that's super important to me and that I don't address at all on my YouTube, which I feel like I definitely should be doing. I just wanted to share some good stuff with you guys, and it might be something that you've heard a million times before, you grew up in church and just you hear it every week, or maybe this is something you've never heard at all. I have no idea who's watching this, so but I just again felt like it's something that I should seriously talk about, because I don't ever want anything I do on social media to always be focused on myself, because that's not really why I'm here. And I do for sure, I'm not saying I don't do that. I for sure, especially on YouTube, I am very about
hey, it's me, Haley, what's up, look at me.
And it shouldn't be like that. I just feel like God has given me such a I don't want to
say platform because I'm not famous,
but people watch these videos and people are on my Twitter and stuff like that, and just I don't feel I all the time give him the glory that he deserves. So I'm just gonna I just want to talk about it here. I'm sweating. It's confession time, so I'm sweating. I just think it is incredibly amazing and undeserving how loved we are by God. It's actually insane when I never actually think about it, so when I start thinking about it, I just my mind goes it's how I am so loved by God. And when I say I mean you too. This is just kind of how I hear it in my head. I am such a sinner. I am an angry person. I'm jealous. I lie and I cheat. I can be such a hateful person. I am always thinking of what I need, what I want, what I deserve.
Sorry, my voice just cracked like a 12-year-old boy, sorry.
I deserve, and I don't always love my neighbor as I love myself, and I don't always show grace, and I am so unforgiving. I hold grudges there is no tomorrow. I am a sinner. But with all of that, everything I just said, God still looks at me in complete love. In such the most hands on the wheel. And the most amazing, loving way. He sees all of that. And there's a timeline, okay? There is a timeline of the day I was born to the day I die. Of every single time I've sinned and every single time I've turned away from God. And he sees that. He saw that when I was created, and he still loves me, and he still delights in me. I can't, if I think about it, if someone was to just completely turn their back on me and just be forget you, I don't need you right now, I don't want, Haley, just go away, I would be you know what, fine, goodbye, forget you too. That's what I do to God. There's been so many times in my life where I've just been God, are you freaking kidding me? My life is so depressing, everything is going wrong, you're not even here. Forget you. I don't need you. I just don't need you. I cannot even tell you how many times I've done that in my life. And God still chooses me. I'm just baffled. I'm sorry. He still looks at me and says, Haley, I love you. You are my daughter. You are my creation. I love you more than anyone on this earth ever will come close to. I love you. Even in the moment of me saying, forget you, God, I don't want it. Isn't that just, I'm gonna cry. That's love. And no one, I'm telling you guys, there was no one no one on this earth or nothing on this earth that can even come close to that kind of love. We have all turned our backs on each other, and we have all done hateful things to each other. But God has never, ever done that. God has never looked at me in pure anger. You know what I deserve? I deserve death. We all deserve death. And God said, no, here's my son. He's going to die on the cross for you because I love you. I can't. Like, the gospel is so important, and I just am so kind of convicted that I don't talk about this enough because it is so important. Nothing I ever put on this channel or on any of my social medias will be as important as the gospel. And I need it, like, this is important, and I don't want anyone, like, if you've never heard this, to miss how amazing my God is. I don't, like, I mean, just God is good. God is so good. And I know there's things in life, like, why would God do this? Like, why? Because I'm not saying there isn't pain. Like, you won't, like, be inflicted. I used to be this kind of person that'd be like, God, like, if you loved me, why do I deal with depression, God? Why do I deal with such severe anxiety? Why do I always need constant reassurance from people? If you loved me, why am I like this? And you know what? Like, I had that mindset for so long that God was just giving me this pain, like this mental sickness. And I came to realize, like, if I had not gone through such pain, I would not have found God the way I was supposed to. There was just a time in my life, and I was in the bottom of this pit, like pitch black, just hurt, I can't express to you the pain I was in. I always felt like I had to put on a show for everyone, because everyone always knew me as happy-go-lucky Haley, and I didn't even want them to see this side of me that was soaked in pain. And when you're in the bottom of this pit, we're nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. The only way you can look is up. And up there is Jesus, just looking down on you and delighting in you. And that's where you go to for your hope. So in this life, you will deal with pain. You will always deal with loss and suffering. Like, you're gonna have good moments, obviously. There is obviously amazing moments in this life. But this life cannot exist without evil. If there's good, there has to be evil. And also, if you've never heard this before, and like, you're just sitting there thinking like, wow, like, I probably am not the best. I always just feel like I'm not the best person to talk about the gospel with, but like it's never too late to run back to Jesus. It is never too late. He will never, ever push you away. He will never turn his back on you, ever, no matter what you do. It's never too late to come to Christ and to know Christ and to have a relationship with Christ. I can tell you, there is nothing I cherish more on this planet than my relationship with Christ. Because without it, I would have no hope, and I would have no idea what actual love is. You will never, I'm telling you, people will disappoint you. That is just a state. Possessions will disappoint you. They will disappoint you. When you cherish things, you want more of them, and you never stop wanting more of them. And when you cherish people, and I can speak from firsthand, like, I'm the perfect example of this. I chase after people. I need people to love me, and I need their reassurance. And you can't ask for that from anyone on this planet. You can get that from Jesus, but you cannot expect people on this earth to always give you reassurance, which is what I crave. I crave reassurance. I don't feel like a person without it. And you know who will always give me reassurance? Always, without a doubt, without even a second thought. Jesus. Jesus will always. I can just be like, God, I just feel like nothing. God will look at me and say, I love you. You are my creation. There is not a mistake about you. I made you in my image. I fearfully and wonderfully made you. I knitted you together in your mother's womb, Haley. I love you, and I cherish you. And if anyone's watching this and just like probably still has no idea what I'm talking about, or like has so many questions, literally text me. Find me on Twitter and DM me if you do not have my number. Let's talk. I would love nothing more to talk to you about the gospel and about how amazing my God is. There, you are loved. I hope who is ever watching this knows that you are so loved. You're so crazy loved. And it's insane. And again, I can talk about it forever. It's insane how loved you are. I hope on your darkest days, you remember how loved you are. God will put you through things that you cannot handle. And He does that so you can look to Him and ask Him for help. Not because He knows that you cannot do it on your own, and you can't. You cannot do it on your own. That's why God puts you in those positions where you feel helpless, because He is your refuge. He is your strength. He is your help. No one or nothing on this earth is. Like I said before, if you just want to talk about this, like literally text me. I could talk about this for hours. God is good. He has been so good to me and shown me grace I don't deserve. Unending grace. And I am so undeserving of it. But that's all I got for today, guys. Sorry if it sounded like I got angry. I just get super excited about this stuff. So, I'll talk to you guys soon.